Hi, today we'll be talking about finances. That is money, okay? Money issues in marriage. Remember that one of the benefits of marriage is it provides financial power. That's one of the benefits of marriage. It provides you with financial power. So, all this analysis on social media where you hear, my money is my money, your money is our money, and you hear things like, marriage is supposed to be 70-30, it's supposed to be 90-10. It does not work in marriage. Yes, unfortunately, it doesn't work in marriage. Marriage is deeper than that. It's two consenting adults, coming together to want to make things work. And money is tool for work in marriage. Okay, money it serves as a tool for work to achieve what both of you want to do. You have a vision, you have a plan, you have a beautiful journey ahead of you, and you need money. And so when you come together as a couple, you come together for the benefit of achieving something. Okay, so can two work together except they agree? So when you insist that that which your husband owns belongs to both of you, but that which you own is yours, how do you work together? And if you don't work together, you will not get to the destination God wants you to get to. When I say things like one would chase 1,000, two would chase 10,000, that's the strength of marriage. If you think you're making progress now, in marriage, try a situation where both of you, you put your funds together and you do you do things together, you achieve together, you achieve way more, more progress than when you work as individuals. You achieve way more progress when you work as when you achieve way more progress than when you work as individuals. We must learn to be selfless in marriage. It is selfishness that makes you insist that your money as a woman is not your husband's money. Everything you own as a woman belongs to your husband. Your body, your money, everything you own. As soon as you say I do, it means that you do. There's no selective doing. So when it comes to your money, you don't want your husband to have access to it. Now, women, I want you to understand this. Even when a man is so wealthy, he just wants to see your commitment as well. He wants to see you compliment him. So it's not necessarily that he wants your money or he wants to, take everything you own, but your commitment to that marriage, your commitment to that relationship, your commitment to that union, your contribution to that home is important to him. It makes him feel like, he's not there with someone, a tax master. He's actually there with someone who, loves him and wants him to, and wants to work with him to achieve his vision. You know all of that. So when next we are confused about things like this, let's think on these things. Money is important for us to achieve things in marriage. It's actually a tool to help us achieve whatever we want to achieve. So as a woman, you must have something you're contributing to in marriage, not necessarily because your husband is not capable, but because you should be a part of that home. You should be a part of that marriage. You should be able to, this is why I said it's not every woman men can discard. If you're a huge part of his home, if you're a huge part of that marriage, it's difficult for a man to just discard you. Do you understand? If you're a huge, good morning, sir. If you're a huge part of that marriage and a huge part of that home, not a situation where you just want to come in, sit down, relax, and let the man do everything. Like I don't know. Even if your husband is so wealthy, be a part of the growth of that home. You will feel more comfortable. You will feel, a lot of you lack a sense of belonging because you are not a contributor to your marriage. You are just there as a figurehead. You are as good as your chair. You are as good as the kitchen fridge, as the microwave in the house. That's how you are. So the man sees you as just one of the things he has acquired. But you need to be a financial contributor. It doesn't have to be so much, but do something. Do something. Don't come into marriage with the mindset that a man is a provider. He should provide. And especially to those of you women who your husband is actually providing in his capacity, and then you are not contributing, and you keep going with social media narrative that he's the provider, whatever he needs to do. No, I disagree. Because you knew his strength when you were getting married to him. Now you get into the marriage, and of course things have changed. And you don't want to be a contributor. You are still pushing him to go and provide regardless of his capacity or capability. To me, I feel that is totally wrong. It's totally wrong. You should be a contributor to that marriage if the marriage will stand and the marriage will work. Let money not cause division between couples. Sometimes I laugh. Because no one knows tomorrow. And a lot of you have accounts that your partners do not know about. You make banks so rich. Like they become so rich because a lot of people just, buy. A lot of people just, buy, and their partners do not know what they have. And you prefer it that way. You prefer it. You don't mind. As long as your partner does not know what you own. Do you understand? So why the secrecy? As soon as you are married, your partners, and this is to men and women now, the only thing I'm going to teach is, because these things work when people are matured. That's when it works. When people are matured. When people are not matured, there's a problem. But when people are matured, it works better, because you're supposed to have the pin to all your partner's accounts. Yes. If anything happens to you, who is your partner going to run to? You have millions stocked in your account and you are in coma. What's your partner going to do? Run about looking for money? Do you understand? So sometimes let's think on these things. It doesn't mean that you're a fool. It doesn't mean that when they say, let your partner know this or let your partner know that, you are. To women who your husbands are struggling, please be a huge financial contributor. Those children also belong to you. If fees are not paid and they're at home and you have money in your bank account, you are a wicked woman. If the rent is not paid, the landlord is insulting your husband from morning to night, and you know that your husband cannot, and you have the money, you have the capacity, and you are not doing what you should do, you are a wicked person. Know this as a woman. If nobody has told you, I will tell you, you are a wicked person. A very wicked soul. It's very wrong. It's very wrong. Be a financial contributor. Where are you carrying that money to? You want everything for yourself. You want to buy the expensive wigs. You want to buy the expensive bags. It's just about you. Your skincare. Everything is about you. Be a financial contributor to your home. It's very important. It's very important. Very important. Your children are even watching. It's very important. I grew up in a home where daddy was taking care of. My dad was taking care of fees, was taking care of the rent, But my mom was the one doing other things in the house. The furniture is bad. She makes sure she replaces it. She was contributing to food. She was contributing. And we did not hear one noise one day. Was my father a good man? Yes. Was he a perfect husband? No. Did they have issues? Yes. Huge issues. But it didn't stop her from contributing. I'm a huge contributor to my home. I would never tell you what I don't do for you to do. These are things that are beneficial to women. May God help us. May God help us, to be wise women and women of value and valor. God bless you. And I hope this helps someone.